doing interviews. You'll find her with celebrities and all the latest news. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, she's always on the go. So sit back, relax, and get ready. This is the Corey Taylor Talks Show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Corey Taylor Talks live from Las Vegas. As you can see, I'm very excited about this show. This is Marlene.
Hi, guys.
And this is CG, and this is Gino, and they are from Path for Paws, which is an amazing foundation here in Vegas that I recently found about, and I just love. And we went and we donated some blankets, and I was just like so amazed by your whole place. So I'm so excited to have you guys on.
Thank you.
Yes. So how are you today?
We're so thankful to be here, and we really want to get the word out about rescuing dogs and our rescue and what the general public can do to help.
Yeah.
So we are located at 232 North Jones. Our adoption center is right next to Cow Ranch, and we are there every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4, no matter what.
Wow.
We have usually 30 to 40 dogs that we're trying to find homes for.
Yeah.
We also have a sanctuary where we're caring for 150 homeless dogs.
Oh, wow.
So we are always needing the public's help for a variety of things. The first thing I would like to discuss is fostering.
Yes.
I always tell people there is nothing that helps us more than fostering. And how that works is the people come in, they meet the dog, and if they have animals, they bring their animals in. We see if it's a good fit. And if it is, then the dog goes home with them. They keep them the entire week. They might call us during the week and say, look, you're not getting your dog back. Everything's perfect. Or they might say, we're bringing the dog back on Saturday, and this is what we've learned about the dog. And that helps us get the dog in the correct home.
I see.
So fostering is just the best. There is definitely not a downside to fostering.
Yeah.
So we're always looking for fosters, and we're always looking for hospice fosters because we keep our dogs till the last days. And we have some dogs that are not adoptable, but they want a loving home. So again, we're looking for fosters, and we're also looking for people that will provide a loving home for the last few months of some dogs' lives. So if you have it in your heart and you have room and it fits in with your pack, we would love to have fosters.
Yeah.
So just a little bit about us.
Yeah.
We are, of course, a 501c nonprofit charity. We get no funds from the federal government or the state funds. We exist only on donations.
Okay.
And of course, that's what I want to talk about
Yeah.
is donations. There are several things that we need. The number one thing that people can do that is so easy, just follow us on social media.
Okay.
Share our post. So many times during the weekend, people come in and say, look, my friend shared this dog. I want to see Snoopy. He's available. I
Yeah.
want to see him. So if you can do nothing else, share our post on social media. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
We've got an awesome website. So that is one of the ways that you can help. We also like to get our volunteers' families involved.
Yeah.
So many families come in and say, hey, my child loves dogs, wants to help. So the best way to get kids involved is to have them do a blanket drive or a toy drive, anything like that. We've had several kids do awesome. They've gotten their whole school involved.
Wow.
So we also have several children that year after year for their birthdays, they're like, look, I don't need anything for my birthday. Bring stuff for the Path for Paws dog. So that's a really awesome thing that they can do. We are also we also are accepting dog blankets, towels, sheets. You can just drop them off any weekend. We also, of course, with all the dogs we have, we're also looking for dog food. And first words out of people's mouth, how about open bags? Yes, we take open bags because so many times our public that follows us will have a dog. They think their dog might like this kind of food, but it turns out the dog does not.
Right.
Trust me, we can take that.
Okay. Good.
As far as other donations, of course, we always need dog food. We feed no corn and no byproducts.
Okay.
So, some people say, you're a rescue, you should take anything. But we are making sure that the dogs get the proper nutrition. So again, no corn
Or byproduct.
byproducts.
Yeah.
So that would be awesome. Other ways that you can donate to us, we have events, not a lot in the summertime because it's so hot, but we're always looking for raffle prizes. So if you
Okay.
get something like maybe a bottle of wine, anything like that
Yeah.
you can't use, if you give it to us, we'll put it to good use. If you get any type of gift cards, trust me, we can use them. Walmart, anywhere, it doesn't matter. If we can't buy something for the dogs, they will be raffle prizes.
Gotcha.
So anything like that, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
We're also asking people to think about the company they work for, their friends, their book club, anything like that. Get your organization to help us.
Yeah.
When people adopt dogs from us, or if they even talk to us about the businesses that we have had our adoption center painted by a previous adopter. We've had a new floor put in. So think outside the box of different ways that can help us.
Yeah.
And we have several people that they have their niche. Like we have one lady, she just makes gorgeous wreaths for us.
Oh,
In fact, we were lucky enough, Boyd Gaming, each Christmas, they put on a wreath show and the winner gets $5,000. Our wreath won that. And
Oh,
that's
wow.
a volunteer that
wow.
created the wreath. We have another lady that makes bandanas for us, quilts for us. Oh, we have a lady that makes custom jewelry for us.
Wow.
So anyone that helps us, we're really, really cognizant of. We want to also help their businesses.
Yeah.
So we always feature them on Facebook. And if you follow us on Facebook, you've seen all kinds of corny pictures of us and taking donations from people
Yeah.
because it encourages other people to donate.
Yeah.
So there are a million ways to help us. I'm the donation girl. I'm always asking for donations. So if you have any questions at all, just come in and see me. Go on our website, ask for Marlene. Whatever you have for us, trust me, I will find a need for it.
Yeah.
So donating, we wanted to talk about the different ways that you could help. And we've covered that, the blanket drives, the linen drives, the dog food drives, anything like that. Our social media, share. Follow us on social media. We have tens of thousands of followers. We're really, really lucky. Our social media person was someone that adopted a dog from us. We found out he was a graphic artist. We're like,
Oh.
hey, can you help us? So
Yeah.
now he does our social media.
Cool.
We also have, I'm sure you guys have noticed, we have the most beautiful pictures of our dogs.
Yep.
That's courtesy of one of our volunteers, Shannon Mason Photography.
Oh, wow.
Even though she is an incredible photographer and very, very busy, she always makes time to take pictures of our dogs.
That's awesome.
In fact, our new van that we got, because we got it from a grant, if you see it around town, it's just beautiful. It's awesome. We love it. But all of the dogs on the van are actually our dogs. And Shannon Mason Photography has taken the pictures. So that's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
So anyone that volunteers for us, they might think they're coming to walk dogs, but then we're like, hey, what else can they do for us?
Right.
And they're always more than willing to do that.
Yeah.
So let me see, what else can we talk about? This is another really easy. If you shop at Smith's, all you have to do is go on the Smith's website, link your shopper's card to us. Every time you shop, we get a tiny little donation.
Oh,
It doesn't take away from your points. It doesn't cost you anything.
Right.
But every quarter, we get a check from them. Usually it's around $2,000.
Wow.
So incredibly easy way.
Yeah.
Just link your Smith's shopper's card to us.
Okay. Cool.
Anyone that you run into, talk to about adopting,
Yeah.
we really don't care who people adopt from. There are just so many dogs, and for
Yeah.
that matter, cats. And people
Yeah.
always like, oh, you don't help cats? Well, really, we do, because when we get donations from cats, we reach out to the cat rescues.
Okay.
We get other donations, and when we can't use them or we get too many, we help. There's a million great rescues in town.
Yeah.
So we share our donations with everyone. There's so many that I can't even mention. We love street dogs, a home for spa. We share with
Yeah.
all of those people.
Okay.
So if we can't use it, we will find someone that can.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about, so many times people think, oh, I'm not going to go get a rescue. They only have pit bulls or chihuahuas. Well, Sushi and Gino are here to tell you that is not true.
Not true.
Sushi is a purebred Maltese
Oh.
that 7 years ago we rescued from a kill shelter. My boss asked me to go and pick her up and bring her to the adoption center the next day. I said, no, that dog is not coming in my house. She's like, go get her. Well, her name is Sushi. She's never left us. And now she's living the life.
Yes.
And then Gino is another fancy one. He is a purebred Maltipoo that someone bought from a puppy store for $3,500.
Oh my gosh.
The next day they called us and they're like, hey, we don't want this puppy. He's yapping. I'm like, we're a rescue. We can't give you. They're like, we just want to get rid of this thing. So, of course, another instance where my boss is like, Marlene, look at the dog. I'm like, no. Anyway, he never left. So the point being is we get every kind of, every purebred, every age, everything. So I really hope that everyone will look at our website, follow us on social media, and then come and see us at our adoption center. Because if people are helping us, like you came to see us, and here we are.
Yes.
So we really, really appreciate the help from the public. People always say, where do all these dogs come from? Unfortunately, there's just too many dogs. So we take them from the general public for whatever reason. If they cannot keep their dog, we take their dog. We can't take everyone's dogs, but we try to help everyone. So there is a page on our website that says surrender your dog. If for some reason you can't keep your dog, you can go on there, you can fill out the information. And then we also, when the kill shelters start putting down dogs, we are really their first call. They call us.
Oh, wow.
We help shelters in northern Nevada,
So not just Vegas either.
the surrounding areas. We just have a very hard time saying no. So they come from the shelters and they come from the general public. Unfortunately, we do get a lot of dogs because people are losing their homes. So when we take their dog in, it's probably never been to a vet. It needs all kinds of care. So we just have to take the dog and we have to get them taken care of. And when people say, oh, well, you have an adoption fee, don't you want the dog to get a home? Well, we do, but we have to charge an adoption fee because the dog has worth. We don't give away dogs for free. They have to have worth. And some of our dogs, the adoption fees start at $250. Some of our dogs we spent several $1,000s on because they've had medical issues, they need dentals, everything like that. So, of course, we always want monetary donations. You could call our vet. You could help us with our vet bills. We use Centennial Hills Vet. Let me see, what else can I tell you? Fostering. Do you have any questions?
Well, no, I mean, you answered a lot of that. But no, I'm so glad. I mean, I just want to talk about your facility. It was absolutely beautiful when we went there. And like you said, I mean, there was a lot of purebreds. And everyone else, I'm a Corgi girl. I love all the dogs. I'm just a Corgi girl. And I saw you had a couple Corgi mixed puppies in there. And I mean, it was really amazing. It was such a beauty. I can't take any more dogs right now, but I was like, oh my gosh, I want to take every single one of these dogs.
So we're really lucky to have that adoption center. And it was donated to us by Cow Ranch. Oh, wow. So we're very awesome. Lucky. And another thing that I wanted to mention, that no one leaves us until they're spayed, neutered, microchipped, dewormed, and have had all of their shots and they're totally healthy.
Wow.
But one thing that I'm incredibly proud of, when someone adopts from us, they sign a legal contract that for the lifetime of that dog, if they cannot keep the dog has to come back to us. We don't care the reason, we don't care if it's a week, we don't care if it's 10 days, the dog has to come back to us. We have had instances where we've had shelters call us from Texas, Oklahoma. They've scanned the dog comes back to us, and they're like, hey, we have your dog. So we do whatever we have to do to get that dog back to us. If we have to pay a transporter, we'll pay a transporter. if we can get on social media and have the dog taken from here to here to here. But once the dog is a Path for Paws dog, it is always part of our family.
Yeah.
So really, really incredibly proud of that. There are not many rescues that do that,
Yeah.
but we insist on that. So what else can I tell you? I just want everyone to come to our adoption center and see the great work that we're doing.
Yeah.
We're always needing volunteers. And if you come in and you say, I'm only available from this time to this time, I have limitations, trust me, I will find some way for you to help us. I don't know what it will be yet, but I will have some way to help us. We have an awesome group of volunteers, a very eclectic group. We have people from the business community. We have retirees. We have all different kinds of people that are part of our organization, and we are so thankful for that.
No, and there were so many volunteers there, and it was just it was so busy because people just, you have amazing selection of dogs, honestly. Not that like, but I mean, like you said, you have a lot of purebreds and everything. I mean, they were just, it was so beautiful, and you could tell you took such good care of the dogs, and they were. It wasn't like those horrible commercials where you see where these horrible pounds. And
No.
They were so happy. They were, but it was just such a beautiful feeling, and I was like, oh, I really, really want to get them on my show and talk about them.
Awesome.
So I'm so glad. And honestly, I learned so much even from what you were telling me, and it's even more amazing than I thought. So. I mean, really, I'm just so impressed with it.
We appreciate that. And our only purpose is to get dogs into loving homes. So they go through a rigorous process. We make sure the entire family has to be there if they have any pets. And no, we do not adopt our dogs out as gifts. That doesn't happen. The entire family has to be there. And I'm just thrilled to be part of this organization that I've been a part of for a very, very long time, and very proud and thankful for the people like you to help us get the word out.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, your dogs are just beautiful. They were so sweet, and you could tell everyone there was so passionate about it and really wanted to be there for the dogs. And that's why the dogs are so happy. Which was such a cool feeling to go to in a shelter. I mean, you never see that, you know.
Now we're really a great group that the only thing we care about is making sure the dogs go into a loving home.
Yeah, and you can really tell that, and that's why it's so amazing. I didn't even know you had the other facility too with 150 dogs. So
we have a lot of dogs and lots of puppies, and that's why we always talk about, please, if you do nothing else, get your dog spayed and neutered and microchipped and collar and tags. And every time someone calls us and my dog has gotten out, and the first question we ask, did he have his collar and tags on? Oh, well, no, I took them off for this or that. No, you have to keep your collar and tags on the dogs for all times.
Yeah.
Just all times.
100%. But no, I'm just really happy we had you on. I'm happy I found you, and I even have more blankets to give to you today.
Good.
Because we had we're clearing out the house and everything, and I was like, we want to give it to you as much as possible. So I really loved your facility, and I just loved everyone there that was there. The dogs were so happy. It was just so beautiful. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And just one more time, please come and visit us at our facility. Please go on our website at pathforpaws.org. Follow us on social media. Come in and see all the awesome little doggies. And no, Sushi and Gino will not be there. They will be home on the couch. But they are excited to be here, and they know it is their job to come out and help all of their buddies back at the rescue.
Yeah, and they're a little a success story. From
they are definitely our ambassadors, and we love them.
I love her little bow. I mean, you can tell they're just pampered, spoiled little things. They're so sweet.
This is what we want for all the dogs that we take in.
Exactly.
Yes, this is what we want.
So good. Well, thank you so much for being on and for talking about it. I'm so happy. And anytime, if there's any events you have in the future, we'd love to have you on.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yes, the dogs are just the best. So we love helping them, and I'm just so glad that we have you guys in Vegas to help the dogs. So thank you so much. I really
you're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
They
thank
had
you,
a great
Gino
day
and
off.
Sushi. Yes.
They did great, didn't they?
They sure did. Well, way more well behaved than my dogs. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please if you can foster, if you can adopt, if you can just
Donate,
volunteer,
anything.
donate, absolutely anything, they will find a way to help. It will help the dogs in some way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please, any way you can help, please do. And remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you. God bless.